Hey Aries, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for May 11th, 2023. This is for Aries. Aries, should this video cut off due to time constraints on certain platforms, just know we always upload the extended to YouTube, and we typically upload there first. So if you like, share, and subscribe, you'll be notified of when we do. And the link for that is on our page. And this is our last shuffle, Aries. Let's see what's going on. So we have stuck energy and we have deception. So there may be something that may slow you down, and it may be miscommunication that may slow you down a little bit. Um, so there would be a reason for that, and that would be spirit protecting you, keeping you from making a really big blunder because maybe someone is giving you false information. May not be on purpose, but it may be. This almost looks like someone who just wants to speak to you and would tell you anything just to have a moment with you, kind of thing. So, very much so. I could sense it off the top. To someone, you are everything. And they probably, it looks like, oh, because you're Aries and you spoke to them or you may have inquired about something, they want to give you, they just want to speak. So they'll say anything. So it's very important to double check whatever information you've been given, because it's like you may be a no nonsense person, and very much so, very much so. Oh wow. Okay, so it seems as though Aries, you're a very no nonsense person here. You have stuck energy, Queen of Swords, Four of Wands, the Emperor, Four of Wands. Again, Four of Wands here. You are someone who's stable. You present as someone who's stable and who has supreme control over what they're doing. So um, you may be stuck on some information you've been given. The Empress and Ace of Cups would be that, right? I'm stuck on. Someone gave me some information. They gave it to me no nonsense as well. And whoever this person is may not be may not be aware. They're not, it's not nefarious, like they didn't do it to be ugly. They just wanted to hold counsel with you. They just wanted to have some kind of conversation with you. So this looks like they spoke with a lot of conviction. They said it like they knew what they were talking about, and they didn't. Here, it may be a new subject for them, and they thought they knew what they were talking about, kind of thing. Spirit saying that you're being slowed down, even though you may have followed their advice because of the way it was delivered, and they slowed you down so that you wouldn't go too far in the wrong direction. So you're being protected. So something doesn't work, and it may not work right away. Like as soon as you take off, like you're like, which way is the way to, to the wizard? And they're like, okay, make that right, jump on the yellow brick road on this part, and then you get slowed down immediately, and you can't even go further right than as soon as you make it that way, something happens to stop you from going. And so they're saying that you're gonna be stopped immediately, but it was on purpose, to because there's a shorter way or a better way to do something, but it's actually for your protection that you're being stopped. So yeah, no one likes delays, but it's not necessarily a bad delay, even though you got not so good advice or maybe not so good direction. So new beginnings here with the Eight of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles. This is something you're going. There's a change that needs to happen for you, and you're gonna want this change. You're gonna want to be stuck. If you are stuck, say that's happening to you. It's almost like be grateful for that, because that's protection. Okay, I know how this sounds, but the new beginnings with the Three of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles, that's a positive change. That's something that happens where you're able to multitask. You're actually going to master the way, like whatever advice you got and it was not so great, you're going to master this and actually know more than the people that you asked, or even the person that's above them that knows more. You're going to know more than all of them. This is actually a very good thing. It's a blessing that you're being stuck. It's actually a blessing you were being deceived. which is ridiculous, but you know, it's neither here nor there. Decrease, though, with the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, is the decrease is that you're not going to be, at this point, you're not going to be so quick to follow anything or anyone at this point. You're not going to go really fast in a certain direction. So it's almost as though you're actually going to be, you're not, I don't find that you're going to immediately follow other people's advice. I feel like Spirit is going to show you that there's something faulty in what you're being told, because this decreases here with the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. It's like as soon as you're told, you're taken off. But that's a decrease. So that means that if you did follow the advice, you're actually going to get halted. But it almost seems as though you're not even going to go for it. You're going to be quite defensive against anyone being um, being so, having so much conviction about what they're telling you, because you may be able to sense that something isn't right. The Queen of Swords is like, she can tell when you're not telling the truth. I always find her to be the one that says, you know, as soon as you come up to her and you say the telltale signs, you know how like everyone knows you're lying when you say what had happened was, you know, that's like a running joke. And it's like the moment that you say certain key phrases or certain words together, she's like, that doesn't make any sense, and immediately cuts you off, or immediately shuts you out or shuts down on you. Like, I'm not even listening now because you just said something that, you know, a person who's telling the truth wouldn't say. Okay, so this almost looks like you're going to be quite like you're going to cut people off at the pass, especially if they're coming towards you and you feel like they just need attention. And this does look like that. It looks like whoever you're dealing with is going to really want to talk to you. They really feel you stand out. They are like a little too excited to be in your presence. This It's like they can't believe that they're speaking to you. They can't believe you even came to them and asked them anything. They can't believe. I mean, you can tell, you can feel it. Um, you seem to be somebody that another person sees as like a complete human, like it's too good to be true. I can't believe. Like you may be like treated like a celebrity. People act like they can't believe that you would give them the time of day. This is very interesting, Aries. You And because of that, people will stop at nothing to speak to you, even if they've got to make it up. And they're not doing it to deter you or anything like that. They just want to hear your voice. I know how this sounds, but something is going to stop you from wanting to listen. There's a need for you to double check the information you've been given today, because it's someone does not want to look stupid in front of you. It almost looks like that too. So double check everything you are told today. That may create quite an obstacle for you, but it's on purpose that you are to do that, because it's like once you cut out the fat of what has been told to you and you get down to the bottom of it, it's like you're going to move really fast. You could look for something yourself, but I'm telling you, this is something that almost unavoidable, that somebody is going to say something to you, because it seems like people really admire you, or it's like it's interesting. I've actually never seen this combination before, but yeah, you're like you have no idea the impression you have on other people. If you're feminine, you're like the most capable feminine they've ever seen. If you're a masculine, you're like the strongest. You're the most no nonsense, you know, straight laced person they've ever. They can't believe that they have an opportunity to say something to you. It's unreal. Okay, so you could be dealing with an Aries. Well, yeah, an Aries, a Taurus, a Libra, Those are the strongest signs: Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius. And so you could be an Aries Taurus cusp. There could be a Taurus Gemini cusp here. And that seems to be all that there is as far as cusp is concerned. So if you're not dealing with those signs could be in your chart. Or if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.